Welcome students. In previous lectures, we have seen how to solve the linear equation in two variables simultaneously. In that method, what we are going to do, we were just adjusting the coefficient of one of the two variable, and then after that we eliminate that variable, and hence we solve the linear equations simultaneously. Fine. Similarly, today we are going to look a new method called as Cramer's rule. Fine. Now, before starting with the Cramer's rule, we should know what do you mean by determinant. Fine. How to solve that determinant? How to obtain the value of determinant? Now, before starting with that, let us see what do you mean by determinant. Now, see, I am drawing two vertical lines. In that, I am going to write A, B, C, D, any alphabet or number. Fine. Now, to obtain the value of this determinant, what we do, we will first draw two brackets, and in between that bracket we will use minus sign. Fine. Then in first bracket, what we are writing, we are going to write A into D minus C into B. This order is very much important. See, in first bracket I have written A into D, and in second bracket I have written C into B. Got it? Now let us see an example of this. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. This is my determinant with numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I have to obtain the value of this determinant. Then what I will do? First I will draw two brackets, and I will place minus sign in between this. Fine. Then in first bracket, which number I am going to write? This into this. So 1 into 4 will become 4, and 3 into 2. 3 2s are 6. Now I will remove the brackets. So this will remain as it is, 4 minus 6. And 4 minus 6 is nothing but minus 2. Similarly, one more example I am taking. Minus 1, minus 2, 3, minus 4 is equal to what? Value of this determinant. So again, I have written two brackets. In first bracket, which number I am going to write? This into this. Minus 1 into minus 4 will become 4. Then this into this. My 3 into minus 2. Minus 6. Now I will remove the brackets. So this will remain as it is, 4. Minus into minus will become plus 6 is equal to 10. So these are the examples of determinant. Now we know how to solve the determinant. What is determinant? Fine. Now with help of this determinant, we will look the Cramer's rule, how to solve linear equation in two variable with Cramer's. Fine. Welcome students. Now see, let us try to solve simultaneous equation, linear equation in two variable with help of Cramer's method or Cramer's rule. Fine. Now before starting with this, they have given me an example. 3x minus 4y is equal to 10. 4x plus 3y is equal to 5. Fine. So first of all, what I will do, I will write this equations one below the other. 3x minus 4y is equal to 10, and I will give this equation as equation number 1. Then, now while writing second equation, always note that below x, again of second equation, there should be an x like this. 4x plus 3y is equal to 5. This is my equation number 2. Now, to solve this, first of all, see, these equations have two variables, x and y. So first of all, I will find the value of d. Now what is d? I will tell you. And how to write d? I will tell you. See, then we have to find value of dx. Then we have to find the value of dy. Like this. Fine. Now, how to write the determinant d? From this, see, on left hand side, x and x variables are there. So first what I will do, I will write the coefficient of x over here. 3 and below that 4. These are coefficient of x. Getting? Then I will write the coefficient of y over here with sign -4, 3. And we know how to solve this determinant. Now for solving this determinant, what I will do, I will use two brackets, and in between these two brackets I will write minus sign. In first bracket, what I am going to write? This into this. 3 3s are 9. Then plus into minus, minus. 4 4s are 16. Now I will open this bracket. 9 plus 16. Fine. This will become 25. The value of d is what? 25. Now, how to write dx? Now, to write dx, we will take help of what? This d. Now, in this d, we know that first column is the coefficient of x, second column is coefficient of y. I will replace the first column because I am going to write what? Dx. So, I will replace this first column with these two numbers. Fine. So, instead of this first column, I am going to write 10, 5, and I will write second column as it is, 4, 3. Now, to solve this determinant, what I will do? 10 into 3, 30. This into this, 5 4s are 20, minus 20. So, this will become 30 plus 20. Minus into minus will become plus. This is nothing but 50. So, I got the value of dx also. Now, how to write dy? Now, for writing dy, again I am going to take help of what? D. In this d, first column is the value, is the coefficient of x. Second column is what? Coefficient of y. So, I will write the coefficient of x as it is, 3, 4. And instead of y column, coefficient of y's column, what I am going to write? These two numbers, 10, 5. So for solving this, again I am using these two brackets, and in between these two brackets minus and is 3 5s are 15. Now 4 into 10, 40. So this will become 25 minus 25. Fine. So now what we got? We got value of dx, so d, value of determinant dx, value of determinant dy. Now, after getting these three values, I am going to find the value of x. Now, how to find the value of x? To find the value of x, we have formula defined by Cramer's, that is dx upon d. Now, we know value of dx, it is 50 upon value of d is 25. By cancelling 25 ones are 25, 25 twos are 50, I got the value of x as 2 and putting this into a bracket. Now to find value of y, again using Cramer's method, formula is dy by d. Now what is value of dy? It is minus 25 upon what is value of d? 25. 25 ones are 25, 25 ones are 25. So I got value of y as minus 1. Yes, students. Let us see second example. Now, the purpose of taking the second example is here. See, they have given second equation as 6x is equal to 8 minus 5y. This is not in standard form. So we have to convert that into a standard form. Now what do you mean by standard form? Standard form means what? We will write the value of x, or first x coefficients, then y's coefficient is equal to without variable number. So let us start. See, this is not in standard form. To make it in standard form, what I will do, I will write 4x plus 3y is equal. I will shift this minus 4 number on that side, because it doesn't contain any, minus 4, when I shift minus 4 on that side, it will become plus 4, and it does not contain any kind of variable. Ready? So let us number this equation as equation number 1. Now I am going to write this equation. Below this, first below 4x I will write 6x, Then when I shift this minus 5 on this side, it will become plus 5y is equal to 8. These are the two standard simultaneous equation, linear equation into variables. Now to solve these equations with help of Cramer's method or Cramer's rule, what we are going to find? D, then dx, then dy. Now how to write D? In previous example we have seen this. Now for writing D, first column is nothing but the coefficient of x. And what are the coefficient of x? 4, 6. Second column is nothing but coefficient of y. And what are they? 3 and 5. Right. To solve this, I will use two brackets. In between two brackets I am writing minus sign. In first bracket what I am going to write? 5 4s are 20 and 6 3s are 18. So 20 minus 18 is nothing but 2. The value of d is nothing but 2. Now I want to find value of dx. Now how to write dx? By taking help of this d and these two numbers. What I will do, I need dx, determining dx. So from d I will replace the column, first column, that means coefficient of x, with these two numbers. So 4, 8. Instead of first column I have written 4 and 8, and I will write second column as it is. So to solve this, again I am using two brackets and minus sign in between them. 5 4s are 20, 8 4s are 24. So this will become 20 minus 24. This is nothing but minus 4. Ready? Now again dy. How to find dy? How to write dy? With help of d, I will write first column as it is, because this first column is nothing but the coefficient of x. So 4 and 6 I have written as it is. Now second column is what? Coefficient of y. So I need to replace this column with what? These two numbers, 4, 8. Again, to find value of this determinant, I am using two brackets. In first bracket, second bracket, 24. So 32 minus 24, nothing but 8. Fine. Now I got value of dy, I got value of dx, I got value of d. So how to find x? The formula for x is defined as x is equal to dx upon d. And the value of dx is what? Minus 4 upon 2. 2 the 4, minus 2. So I got value of x as minus 2. Similarly, find value of y. What I am going to do? We have formula dy upon d. And what is value of dy over here? 8 upon 2. So I got value of y as 4. Got it? So this is my required solution. X is equal to minus 2, y is equal to 4. I think you must have understood this Cramer's rule properly. Fine. Now, in next video lecture, we are going to see how to solve the equations which are not linear. Fine. We have to first convert them into linear equation, and any method we can use. Either we can use Cramer's rule or we can solve them simultaneously. Fine. So if you liked my video, don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon, as I am going to put some more videos regarding this.